Natchez Trace State Park. We're at the Oak Campground, site number 13, and this is much more like it as far as space. There's my knees. Oh yeah, and there's the lake right down there. The bathroom is close by. We'll have to check that out. It has been hot and of course HUMID, humid, but very nice place, very nice. I am liking this. Linda really likes being in sun, and fortunately the clouds, a little bit of clouds, and those trees over there in the south, on the south side of us, are going to make it a little bit more pleasant. But that AC has been running and running. So there's site 14 right there. These are very, very level. Have full hookups, water, electricity, and sewer. So we'll take some pictures around here for you and let her go at that. This is nice. There's just a slight breeze. Oh, it feels good. Our camper's right up there, and the bathrooms are right down here. And we've got some swallows that have a nest up there, and they are not real happy with anybody walking in front here. Well, they're sure pretty birds. Gorgeous birds. One of them's a real blue color. Huh. Very pretty. There's a lake right down there. Bathroom check. Okay, so what we got here is a couple of urinals and 2 stools. So that's it on this lovely side. And 4 sinks. I just took a shower. And we have 4 showers. 1, 2, 3, and a walk-in big one. So I just used this shower, and boy, you talk about lots of water and hot water. So this place, no cobwebs, nothing looking too bad. Grates, they're always going to rust out. They have paper towels here. So there is a switch to turn on the heat if you want it. I don't see anything for cooling though. Sure could use it. One of the side trips you can take is over to Loretta Lynn's Ranch, and they have an old grist mill here that they've kept up. And there's a museum inside. It's a very pretty area, and they do have a big Loretta Lynn museum in there. And right up here, by guided tour only, so you want to check on that, is the Plantation. Nice little drive, about maybe 25-30 minutes. I'm just down from the bathrooms up there. Our camper's back up behind that, and just thought I'd come down and see what the swimming area looks like down here. This is a nice big covered pavilion here. Playgrounds for the kiddos, and let's see what the water looks like down there. Yeah, they have a nice little swimming area here. They even have some steps going down into the water, so it's all roped off and looks to be rather shallow. I can see a large rock down there, so you want to watch your toes a little bit, but nice area here. Oh, swing sets. Didn't see those. Nice. Yeah, just a little bit east of where I was right then at the swimming area. There's a little boat dock area here where you can come tie up. I don't see a swimming area here, but there's plenty of area to pitch a volleyball or badminton set. And this is in the same campground, so this is just a little bit on just a different set of numbers, but these are all fairly level here. So it looks pretty nice. This would be a good one. This is, I think, it's Oak Campground. Coming out of Oak Campground, if you turn to the right, it says picnic area 1 and 2, and there's an archery range down here. So it's just a loop right up here at the end of the road where you come through, and it just loops over this way, and there's a parking area over there, and it looked like a little trail down to the lake maybe. So I thought I'd just take a walk down that way and see what's there. A little bit cloudy today, so it's not as brutal hot and humid. Yeah, just on down the road up there in the parking, here's a Pin Oak Lake Shelter number 2. Yeah, there's some people down that way. Let's just, I can see the lake back there. Not sure how they got their car in there, but it must be a road. Yeah, there's some picnic tables down here. Looks like they drove their car down here. Not much of a road, I'm not sure. I guess it's allowed okay, but this would be a nice picnic area down here, right next to the water. We're heading to Browns Lake, driving down that way, and saw this cemetery here. This is pretty darn old, so we're not real sure of the history of it. If we find anything, I'll put it in the description for you, but there's no markings on it. But they've definitely kept it up somewhat. And it looks like there were numbers written on the tops. I think maybe in paint. But this is really interesting. Quite old. Wanted to give you an idea of the layout of this park. We were down here on this end, down at Pin Oak Campground, and you can see it's quite a drive just to get out of this place and then to drive around these other areas. So it's really quite a long drive. You know, this is, I think, 2 miles just to get to this road right here, and then to go to the others, it was a good distance to get to these areas. So I'll kind of point out some of those things. Now, this is the Pin Oak Campground where we were, and this was our spot, number 14. And these over here look pretty good too. I think I did a little bit there, just to give you an idea. Swallows must be protecting a nest or just chilling out. We're down at hummingbird, Browns Creek Lake. That's what the sign said. On the map it just shows Browns Lake. And this is a very nice area here. It's a small boat launch where you could get out. A parking area, picnic table or two. It's very nice here. Boy, this is away from everybody. Well, it's Sunday afternoon now. Now I'm down at, or up at the area called Campground 1 and 2, and it says anything over, trailers over 20 feet are not recommended, and they're not kidding, because some of these little turns are really tight. Now I stopped here at this one. This is the only level place I've seen coming in through here, and this Site 12 is about the biggest one I've seen. So yeah, don't really recommend this for anyone unless, you know, you're tent camping, very small pop-ups maybe, and it's going to be a little bit tight. So there is a washroom down there and a little playground. And now I'm at the top of the campground pretty well, the park area. There's boats for rent over there, and looks like a boardwalk and a big swimming area here. A lot of people. A lot more than I thought there'd be. And then there's a picnic area back over that way where there's a whole bunch of people. So looks like family reunion time. Social distancing is out the window. I'm at the Wrangler Campground area, and looks like you can have maybe horses here too, because there were some at the entrance up there. Some people had them right next to their campers. And this looks like it does have water and electric. That site wouldn't be all that bad. Some of them are pretty small, so I'd look at the size of the units before you even consider maybe camping up here. It's a little hilly. Looks like number 7 over there, or 7, 8, 9, site 9 over here. Isn't all that bad. So a little incline, but thought I'd show you what Wrangler Campground looks like. I was making a loop around here. There's the road over there. This campsite, number 39, is fairly decent. This is pretty big. So this would hold a nice sized trailer in here. But you get off, you know, a couple of these are not so hot, like number 38 right there. I was gonna barbecue, not gonna use that. I'll use that. Good old grill. Okay, I'll wrap this little puppy up for you. Natchez Trace State Park. You want to be sure to get one of these little maps because, as I showed you, this has the location in it, and it's you want to make those turns, and the signs kind of come up quick in some cases. So take your time, drive slowly, but it's a big park to see. The swimming area, the nicest swimming area was up at the top, or over on the east side, but it's a little bit of a chore to get there. Now, we really enjoyed getting out of the park, of course, because we don't get out there and swim. And we went up to Loretta Lynn's Ranch, and it's granted a tourist trap, but still, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was a good day drive. It was like 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes up there. And I didn't speed or anything. I took my time. I'm in no rush. And it's Interstate 40 part of the way up there anyway. That was enjoyable. Then yesterday we went to Parker's Crossroads. I'd seen some kind of a little thing about historic battle site on the pamphlet, and I said, oh, okay, let's go see that. And it really turned out cool. There's a driving tour you can do, and you know, it's free. It was something to do and get out. And then when we drove around to Campground 1 and 2, Campground 2 I think was a little bit better. Campground 1, Linda just said, this is where I would come to die. It was really gloomy and very small, poor sights. So don't even think about that if you're in a camper. Now, if you're tenting and you don't mind dark woods and, you know, not really super sights, they were not very nice, go for it. Campground 2 was the better one, and there were some rigs in there. I was surprised they got them in. Boy, it was tight and short, and I don't know where they turned around in that place. I had to turn around at the bottom, and I don't see how they're going to get out, but evidently they do. So overall, good park. It was really nice. Not very many kids for a 4th of July weekend. It was mostly all at least in this section, adults. There were some little kids, but nothing compared to what we've seen in some of the other parks on weekends. But overall, very nice. The showers down there are great, and lots of pressure. Off to Henry Horton State Park today. So here comes another one. Alrighty, you guys get out there if you can. Be safe and travel well.